Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a peach cobbler, but vegan. And the cool thing about this is you can use fresh peaches or you can use canned peaches, which makes this a really pantry friendly recipe. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drain our peaches. I'm not going to rinse mine. Mine are no sugar added, but they're artificially sweetened water. So I'm just going to drain them, try to get off as much liquid as I can. Then we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, and then in a casserole dish, I'm using a 9x12, 9x13 here. We're going to chop up 6 tablespoons of butter and just kind of plop them all over here. And then we're going to pop it in the oven and let the butter melt. Just like that. Pop her in the oven and let it melt. And while that's melting, we're going to work on making our batter. Alright, to a mixing bowl, we're going to add a cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to add a cup of sugar. I'm using coconut sugar. You can use whatever sugar you like. We're adding a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a cup of milk. I'm using soy milk. You can use whatever milk you'd like. And we're going to mix that up. Now my batter looks a lot darker because I used coconut sugar, but yours will look different based on what kind of sugar you use. Just a normal granulated sugar is fine. So your butter should be nice and melted. We're going to pour our batter right on top of the butter. Now we are going to dump our peaches on top of that. Now on top of this, I'm going to sprinkle a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, just all over the top here. And then I'm going to sprinkle it. Honestly, I don't measure the cinnamon. You just kind of measure with your heart. But if I was to say, I'd probably say a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Just kind of sprinkle it wherever. And that's what we're looking like. Now we're going to pop this bad boy in the oven and we're going to bake it for, we're going to start at 40 minutes. Goodbye. Alright, and our cobbler is done. Doesn't that look delicious? Like I said, it is a lot browner because of the coconut sugar I used, but oh my goodness, is she going to be delicious. So you definitely want to let this cool before you scoop into it, and I recommend serving it with some ice cream, and after it cools off, I will show you guys how that looks. Alright, this is cooled enough, so we are going to scoop into our cobbler. Show you guys what that looks like. Ooh, just look at that. Isn't she pretty? Put her in a bowl. And there she is, guys. Oof. Tell me that doesn't scream summer. But yeah, if you guys have the time, this is really easy to make. It's quick. You can make it with pantry staples. It is a great summertime treat because of those peaches. They're so summery. If I can get some ice cream on here. So I hope you guys give this one a try. Enjoy.